A elder NASA engineering has told the first man to set leg on Mars should be a female. Allison McIntyre, who puts alleged area nomadic people via their paces at Johnson Area Center in Houston, marked how all 12 human beings who include walked on the Luna were men. She believes female should be at the foreground if and while the agent sends its at first humane missions to Mars. They include been meet female at the foreground of the 21SAINT age area racing. He's more than rather than part a age with Russia shipped the at first female in area, and 40-year with NASA choose its at first woman cosmonaut. But down there yet hasn't been a female on the Luna, and female stay by provided in scientific and mechanical engineering industries on both of sides of the Atlantic. Allison has an unbelievable type of her office space box, onto the story of the area car breadboard installation at Johnson Area Center in Houston. The enormous house is packed in complete-size versions of World Area Plant, ISS, modules and some space vehicle, wherever astronauts boat train up departure in area. Allison is in accusation of the installation, I loving it. Their departure to include to get me out of there kicking and shouting while he's period for me to do thing else. She's been in NASA for almost 30 years and has seen enormous changes in how period, my center CEO is a female, my ex-department head is a female, we include woman astronauts, but we refugee put a female on the Luna still, and I believe the at first man on Mars should be a female. NASA cosmonaut Karen Nyberg has already consumable more than rather than 6 months in area on board the ISS while I was choose as an cosmonaut in 2000. I mind how might be a lifelike opportunity how we would be the following to go to the Luna, so he's unhappy we weren't. On the perspective of female walk on the Luna, Karen told, it will occur. Down there's a lot of policy, cash is necessary, so he's very difficult to see it not go more rapid. Ultimately it will occur. CEO Trump card has speak of his wish to see us astronauts back to the Luna, a change of Barack Obama's attention on Mars. Kavya Maniapal is amongst such hoping to pursue in Karen's footsteps, possessing consumable largest of her lifetime daydreaming of proper and cosmonaut. She's now work at Johnson, wherever her tenant Boeing is evolving a space vehicle for NASA to ferry boat astronauts to the ISS. Down there include been times for my teaching while I've been the just woman engineering amongst 70 men. How didn't hit me before I had to use the bathroom and down there was a length link in the men's toilet and I was the just one with the females. It would be amazing and inspirational to include a female get the at first stairs on Mars, and I don't see reason volunteering for how. Flying CEO Emily Nelson agrees how the fail to put a female on the Luna is as lot a reflect of change priorities during the area production, we refugee seen nobody on the Luna for a time. Of Emily's desktop in the mission statement monitoring chamber at Johnson, she's accountable for compliance astronauts secure on board the ISS. We've dedicated a lot of period to house our expertise basis on flyer in area in general. While we recent went to the Luna, our capacity to remain down there for any long of period was very bounded. We necessary to get several period to do more than strong technologies, to be capable to construct lifetime supporting system and area suits and system how would enable you to remain for a time. Ruski CEO Vladimir Putin has talked newly on Ruski missions to the Luna and Mars, but Emily isn't agitated by the perspective of a new area racing. That would get pressurized budgets, but if yours purpose is fair to hit someone, which do you do while you reach how purpose? The purpose should be thing stable, thing how tool thing for promoting humanities achieve in the world. We've type of grown up history how. We don't see requirement to competitive love we were making behind later. Joya Massa is a draft officer in NASA's vegetarian lab at Kennedy Area Center. She is experimenting and test various methods of increasing meal, so how seedling can be grown up in area. As humans go future in area, the more than essential it becomes how they can increase meal quite rather than get all in them. They as well use an synthetic ground that is intended to copy the shallow of Mars. Joya told she has frequently found herself to be the just female in the chamber. She told how if she has incurred discrimination for her career, she might not include noted since she's frequently away in my own slight research planet. Foggy Snopkowski's part in NASA involves work in Elon Musk's Area X, someone, love Boeing, our aim to email astronauts to the ISS. She says the emotion about their latter launches reminds her of the days of the Area Canoe, the portrait space vehicle that flew 135 missions among 1981 and 2011. Foggy told, while I was a slight lady I was ever in scientific, ever in maths. I favorite celebrity journey, the following general, I was a full botanist love how in top high school. While Foggy took her at first mechanical engineering work, she was the just female amongst 200 men. I found I had to job a lot stronger rather than my associate, to do certainly I ever had the reply, how I wasn't always over. I would loving to see a woman administration. How's a enormous work, and how would be large for NASA. But if a female does set leg on Mars, or the Luna, in the upcoming year it won't be Foggy, I get movement disease very poor. I will be the man to assist you get down there, but I won't be departure myself.